Welcome back to North of the Broad. Leigh Copeland has joined us. As you know, she is the Director of Marketing and Public Relations at Technical College of the Lowcountry. So good to see you.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Great. Busy.
We're in the throes of spring semester.
Absolutely.
Right? And you've got a big event coming up on March the 9th. This is the second annual. It's called Art Affair, an evening of culinary and Conroy.
Yes.
So you want to share with our viewers kind of what to
Sure.
expect?
So this is the second annual Art Affair. Last year, our first event, we featured local artist Amiri Ferris, who came in and painted alongside some of our featured chefs, who prepared Southern food and just had a great time. And then this year, we're so pleased to announce that we're partnering with the Pat Conroy Literary Center. And so we are going to feature, of course, Jonathan Haupt, Executive Director, who we are kind of seeing as the embodiment of Pat Conroy himself, to share lots of stories and storytelling and just inspire us with that legacy of Pat Conroy. Right alongside, we're having our founding Dean, Chef Miles Huff, is going to come back and join us.
Come back?
So yes, he's retired.
Did he retire?
He did.
I didn't know that.
And so he's going to come back and do some more cooking in the demonstration kitchen.
Good.
I think he's going to be preparing some crab cakes and some sides to go along with that. And of course, everyone will get to taste that alongside those stories. And then we have another local chef and cookbook author, Debbie Covington, is going to be sharing some of her favorites. Also inspired by Pat Conroy.
Now, is this a fundraiser
or
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
For where do the proceeds?
So the proceeds will benefit the Culinary Institute of the South, and it's being held right at the Culinary Institute of the South, right in Bluffton, Buckwalter Place.
Yes.
As you may recall, it opened last, I think it's November 2021, actually. So we're going in, a little over a year ago, and so we are so pleased to be able to host events there. And so this is that second annual event that we're hosting.
You know, I'm excited that Jonathan is going to be your speaker because, yes, you said he's the embodiment of Pat Conroy, and he, of course, he speaks, all over. But you're right, the stories, and I don't think anybody knew Pat as well as Jonathan.
Yeah,
I mean, he just, as a teacher, as a writer and an inspirational individual in this area, I think.
Well, and I think that's what makes Pat so special is because of his connection to the area. So we'll spend some time kind of delving into that connection and his history right here in Beaufort. And then Debbie, of course, actually had a great relationship with Pat Conroy as well, and got to know each other through food. And we're going to explore some of those recipes in he had his own cookbook. So we'll get to look through that. And then, so we'll get to see Debbie's takes on some of Pat's favorites. I'm hearing she's thinking up some really creative dishes, from tomato tarts to, of course, one of Pat's favorites, pickled shrimp. So it's just going to be a night of really wonderful food and storytelling.
And so, Leigh, you said that it's benefiting the Culinary Institute and the students. So in what way? Do they need scholarships for the students, or is it more equipment, or really what?
Yeah, it's really all of the above. One aspect of the fundraising, we're so fortunate this year, we actually have a sponsor. The Verity Investment Partners out of Beaufort are our key sponsor, so we're so grateful for them. But yes, we are always fundraising in the sense, yes, scholarships are a big part of what we do. And then there's lots of costs that go into, from the chef attire to the even the knife sets that they need and the other materials, and just keeping the school up and running is part of what we do.
And is it going well? Are you?
Absolutely. So we were actually pulling some numbers the other day, and we began offering classes in 2019 as we were gearing up. Started with about 30 students in culinary and hospitality, and in the fall we were at 100. So, tripled already.
Fantastic. Yep. All right. So this event is on March the 9th.
Right.
And it is the Art Affair. Yep. And it's just a very interesting concept where you combine storytelling with the food. It's
going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yep. Thank you, Leigh. It's good to see you again.
Yes, thank you.
Leigh Copeland with the Technical College of the Lowcountry. And we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away.